Right, so here we are, very quick camera comparison. These are switched off at the minute, so I'm going to power them both up. Just a quick one. Power goes in here, in 1X, power goes in bottom of a Galaxy S3. When you've got them at the side of your bed, they've both got quite bright notification lights. This one can't be turned off when charging, this one can be turned off when charging. I find myself putting them face down at the side of the bed because as good as the notification light is, it can be really distracting. It lights up the room if you get anything. And because you've got a home button on the bottom of this one, which I didn't really want initially, but I find it really useful, because if you've got the phone at the side of your bed, you can only press the button at the top of this one, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but it really is. If you've got an iPhone or a Galaxy or anything with a physical button, it's a lot easier just to bring the screen to life by pressing this button. But anyway, I'm going to power them both on at the same time because I know that this is massively important to some people. No idea why, because let's face it, who actually turns the phone off these days? That's a notification light on this one. It changes various colours. This one is basically orange when it's charging and green when it's fully charged. Oh my goodness, this one started before that one, making this a much better phone, quite clearly. Oh, this is the second time I did this, and a minute ago this one took ages to fire up, but you know. Right, so if we just grab the camera, and I'm struggling to see, to be honest, so grab the camera, oh shit, grab the camera, up and down. It's the same. I don't care what anyone says. I even let go of one later than the other. It's the same. Now I set this one to the front camera previously before I turned it off, and I set this one to the front camera, but it actually forgets and it defaults to the rear camera, which is the most important one. It's the one you're going to use more so than ever. So I don't care what anyone says. The cameras have got lots of settings, and this isn't actually a camera review. This is just a speed. So boot one. So if you hold in the camera button here, if you tap it, let's put the sound on to give you an idea, even though it's false really, isn't it? But where's the sound? Okay, back to camera. It always defaults to the back camera, which annoys me. In fairness, whichever one you flip that one round to, front or back, it remembers it. You've got to go into settings there, camera main, camera front, settings there. So obviously I've put them both on main. You're just going to see blackness because it's not going through every single camera settings, but the UI. Doesn't seem quite as responsive as what I remember, to be honest, because I'm tapping that quite a lot, whereas if I tap this one, it seems to take pictures quicker, whether I'm not holding it fast enough or whatever. But I mean, if you hold it down, it does the burst thing, in fairness. I don't think it's actually taken any though. It's cheating on me. There's this one, does it have? Yeah, it's actually got separate pictures of black. Best way to sort of test it. But I don't think this one's actually taking the pictures. The bugger. And if we go into, and there is a setting in here for burst shot. It takes 3 pictures a second, I think. Whereas this one will take 99 pictures in 30 seconds. So I think this one again is even quicker. But from a camera point of view, if you want to take quick ones, you don't really want it on burst, you want it on single. To get it out of your pocket and actually take pictures with either of them. Well, this one doesn't seem to be performing as well as it has done. Well, I don't know, I've never really tapped it like this, I guess. So yeah, you're not gonna worry about either of them. So from a lock screen situation, same. One will be marginally quicker than the other, and again, you appear to have more settings on this one. The facial recognition, you've got all kinds of crazy menu options, and on this one you've got quite a lot as well, to be honest, don't get me wrong. It probably pans out to me more. I think I prefer the look of this UI than the Galaxy one. Galaxy one looks a bit dated, to be honest, but it's equally functional. No problem there at all. I think you have to pinch, you can't really see it obviously because I'm looking at nothing. You have to pinch to zoom in and out on this one. And do you do that on this one? No, you move the slider. And none of them are going to focus to that range. It would need to be on the macro option, which is under this, I think. Clearly I know what I'm doing. Mad skills. But yeah, all I wanted to do for this was a very, very quick speed of the camera from start to finish. So pulling out your pocket and taking a picture, you can do with either of them, as you've just seen. Okay, so I'm going to go through. This is a comparison one, but when I go through when I do the camera review on this, I will go through every single setting and put some pictures in there for you as well. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care now. Bye bye then.